It's a solemn day today as we memorialize those who have lost their lives fighting for our freedoms. Joining us now, though, is the founder and executive director of Memories of Honor, Amy Cotta. Amy's joining us. She is also a Blue Star mother. Amy, thank you so much for taking the time on this Memorial Day. We do appreciate that as we do honor those who've made the ultimate sacrifice. If you can, tell the viewers, if you can, about this. Memories of Honor, what is it? What is the mission?
So thank you for having me and for the reporting that you guys are doing this morning. It's amazing. Memories of Honor is a national nonprofit. We're based in the Nashville area, and our mission is to make every day Memorial Day. We strongly believe that our fallen service members and their families deserve to be honored, remembered, and recognized more than just one day a year. So we use events, activations, social campaigns, anything that we can do to have the names and faces of our fallen seen, spoken, and remembered. Our families deserve no less than that.
And we've shown, well put, by the way, well put. We've shown how those are memorializing those that have lost loved ones in combat all morning long, as you were pointing out, and how they can be honored. You're doing so, I believe, with a Honor the Fallen 5K, because I know there's some photos there of those runners. Is this the 7th annual one that you've held? This was last weekend? Is that right?
Yes, yes. And it's very special because each and every person that either walks or runs that 5K is carrying the name of a fallen service member, and many of the families are there in person. So we're able to honor, heal, and connect the community through activations like the 5K. And I think it's really important to point out too, our umbrella is very broad. So we honor killed in action, missing in action, training accidents, self-infliction, medical issues directly related to service, and any loss of life while on active duty. And there's no stop date on loss. We have service members in our database that have fallen going back to World War II, Vietnam, and every conflict and where they're since. And it's not to steal valor from those that have lost their life in action, but it's to honor and remember those families who are the forgotten casualties of war, to let them know their loved ones not forgotten.
Yeah, Gold Star families. In fact, we had some Gold Star families earlier on this broadcast, and it's very important for many to understand. If you run into a Gold Star family, Memorial Day is a difficult time for them. And to obviously to think back and losing loved ones, and it's a husband, it's a wife, it's a mother, it's a father, it's a sister. It's a difficult day for them. What is your message as you are I believe a Blue Star
Yes.
family member as well? Talk to me about your personal journey with that.
So we're a long-term military family. And it wasn't until, almost everybody in my family has served, including my dad. But it wasn't until I signed my then 17-year-old son over to the Marine Corps in 2011 during wartime that it really hit home. And that's when I knew that, my son's still serving. He's been in since 2011, but I have the privilege and the ability to call my son. I may not see him for 2 years. I may not talk to him for months at a time, but I have that ability. And for these families, they no longer have that privilege or that ability. So I've made it my mission. We've made it our mission to make sure that those families know that we do not take their sacrifice for granted. Somebody still loves them. Somebody still cares about them, and that the nation has not forgotten.
Yeah, amazing that you're doing that. And the theme that I keep hearing or learning throughout the show of talking to yourself or talking to you and to others on the show is how tight the military community is. The military community bands together, not just active duty, but dependents, those that have already served. Just talk to me about that strong bond and your final message again today on this Memorial Day of 2022.
Yeah, we all became family the moment that our loved ones signed their name and put on our nation's cloth. And we have to take care of our own. Nobody else is going to do it for us. And I believe that it's our mission to make sure that those service members are not forgotten, those families are not forgotten. And I would just challenge everybody today to make every day Memorial Day. Don't just wait for one day a year to honor and remember these brave men and women who sacrifice so much You can go to our website. You can register to honor a fallen service member. You can also put their name into our national database. We owe these families a debt that we could never repay, but we have to do something every day to try.
Amy Cotta.
That.
Amy Cotta joining us live. Memoriesofhonor.org, I believe, is the website there. Amy Cotta joining us with her story. Amy, thank you so much for taking the time. We appreciate that.
Thank you.